Black people, I'm specifically talking to y'all, especially these young black brothers out here, man, that's crashing out every day. Now, with this Pooh Shiesty and Gucci situation, this is about to play out tragic. Now, you gotta think before you act. That's number one, because these situations, this is what I need you to think about. Them white people got a job. And when I say white people, I mean feds, CIA, Central Intelligence, everything. These folks got a job to do. Y'all can't get mad because they're doing their job. They're only doing what they are paid to do. And I'm going to tell you right now, for a lot of them agents, it's personal. Okay? They working hard. Some of them making $20, $30, $40 an hour. And when you can pop up and make a couple of thousand, tens of thousands, 100,000 in a matter of seconds, you think it ain't personal? Pooh Shiesty is a 24-year-old millionaire. You got some of these law enforcement officers, judges, prosecutors, they will not ever see $1 million and they gonna work all of their life. And you come out at 24 years old with millions on top of millions of dollars. Yeah, you don't want to leave that street life alone. So you damn right, it's personal. These people take that stuff extremely personal. And yes, they are trying to get you. And yes, they are trying to give you the maximum sentence. They are trying to give you the maximum sentence because they don't like you. But if you don't give them the power to be able to do that to you, they can never do it. Okay? Gucci is a prime example. A lot of you too young to remember how Gucci was in the streets. Gucci was in and out of prison. Now, I never was locked up with Gucci. However, I had a cell phone in Hall County, CI, and Gucci used to call my phone for his partner, our partner, Warriel Adams, rest in peace. Well, boy, he got a life sentence, man. Warriel got a life sentence before he got out the game. Rest in peace, he died before he could get a time back. That's another tragic story. But before Gucci got famous, he used to call my phone, right? He was famous, but not as famous as he is now. Like this was before 1017. And the thing about Gucci is he was a pill pop pills and drank lean all day long. Popping pills, drinking lean all day long. That's all he did. In and out of jail, in and out of prison, in and out of jail, in and out of prison. He even took a man out. He took a man out. I don't know the totality of the circumstances between him and Jeezy, but Gucci took somebody out, and he didn't do a day of time for it because it was self-defense. So we definitely know that Gucci is about that life. But that last time Gucci went in there, the last time he went in, he did a little stretch. He did 3-4 years or something like that. His girl held him down. I think he left her with about $2 million. He come out, she had about 610, something like that. I don't know. He married, he changed his life. He didn't go back. You young people got to realize you cannot play the game until you lose. If you go to a casino, I don't care where that casino is, and you keep playing and playing and playing and playing, guess what? The casino is eventually going to win. There's no way out of it. That casino is guaranteed to win. Instead of you taking your winnings and leaving, cashing out, cash me out. I'm about to take this with me. Cash me out. I'm gone. If you continue, I don't care how far up you are, if you continue without cashing out, you are going to lose that game. These feds, these federal agents, these law enforcement officers, these folks are trained professionals and they take it personal. You are out here freestyling with your life, doing whatever it is you feel like you want to do. These people got all kind of systems set up to get you. And 9 times out of 10, you are going to tell on yourself. It is a known fact that you are going to tell on yourself 9 times out of 10. Some of us did not. I went in there. I did 16 years. I was in there from January of 1998 all the way to January of 2014. And I promise you, most of y'all can't handle it. I was also on the case with a co-defendant. I got caught. I didn't take my co-defendant down with me. Rest in peace. He did. I went to prison, served my time. He stayed in the street life, and he ended up losing his life. I believe he was running from the police on 285. This was 16 years after the crime, and maybe about 2 years after I got out. 2.5 years or so. I didn't see him when I got out, but I knew people that knew people around him. Next thing you know, he on the news trying to run away from police, and he ended up losing his life. I think he got hit on the highway on 285. Anybody want to fact check it? If you dig deep enough, you can find it. I found it once before, but it's a sad situation. Playing the game until you crash out. You are guaranteed to lose. I need you to understand, people, this surveillance, this social media, your friends supposed to be your brothers, your girl. If they tell your girl you'll never see your kids again, watch how she turn over on you, boy. So I need you folks to understand, these flock cameras, they're not going to let you get away. They're not going to let you get away. Man, kids now have camera phones at as early as 4 and 5 years old. There are cameras everywhere. The streets are done. It is over with. You trying to live this street life and the street games and all this stuff, it's over. You're not going to be able to get away on the magnitude that we was getting away with in the 90s. And even myself, I still didn't get away. But guess what? I'm one of the few that did not take that co-defendant down. I did not take my co-defendant down. And there are so many of my friends that can validate that. I did not take my co-defendant down. He was doing what I told him to do. We went in there and did what we did. We came out, got into a high-speed chase, got away. I was in my car. They had the license plate. He caught up to me a week later. I took my ride by myself. Armed robbery carries in Georgia at that time, minimum 10, maximum 20. Because I did not tell on him and I went to trial.
All people are worried about is, did Gucci tell?
For
We got to do better.
I got cut off. The judge gave me 16 years out of a possible 20, man. And I said that to say this, man. When you put yourself in situations, you play stupid games, you're going to get the stupid prizes, man. I have nobody to blame but myself for putting myself in that situation. I cannot blame the police officers for tracking me down, the detective, because I did get away initially. But they put in good detective work. My dumb ass did what I did in my car, which means they had my license plate. So they put in the work. I can't get mad at the police, the detectives. I cannot get mad at the prosecutors for trying to get 20, because they tried to get the entire 20. I cannot get mad at the judge for giving me 16 years. I got to get mad at myself because I'm the one that put me in that position. And that's what y'all out here doing. You putting yourself in the position to have mama come down there, put money on your books. You know, these mothers, they are they got a heart for the BS that these kids do. See, me myself, boy, I tell my kids now, one found out, one messed around and found out. You put yourself behind bars, I see you when you get out. I'm not coming to see you. I'm not putting no money on the books. I'm not getting a lawyer. I'm not doing any of that. I did that one time for the child that was raised without me. He was raised without me. I did that one time. After I did it that one time, he got in trouble again and then got in trouble again. I'm not doing anything. My second son, he already know. You go in there, I'm not doing anything. However, unless you're defending somebody or you defending, sometimes you get in situations where you gotta do what you gotta do. But as long as you're going in there for stealing, doing something to somebody, hurting somebody and stuff like, things of that nature, something that you didn't have no business doing, don't call me. But the mothers, they're gonna be there. So you're gonna put your mama through a whole bunch of stuff. And then, oh, my baby, they gave my baby 45 years. Yeah, your baby was out there doing some nonsense. He took somebody's life in the process. He took somebody's life in the process. He hurt somebody. He hurt these people. Okay? They ain't never got to worry about me getting on TV talking about what they did wrong to my baby when he messed around and did what he did. This is part of the problem. This is part of the problem right there. The women and whatever man out there enabling these kids, giving them a crutch, always coming to their to save them in times when they bumped their heads, when they know damn well that they had better training. They didn't have it to do. They shouldn't have did that. Why you did that? Why did you do it? So we cannot blame the judicial system for giving 100 years. And like I said earlier in the video, it's personal to these people, man. Y'all young millionaires, y'all come out here and these folk been working all their life and they ain't got nothing to show for it. They live check to check. Here you done just came out with a 3-minute song and you got $1 million. These folk don't like that. And then you out here acting stupid. You got all this money and you out here doing crazy stuff, acting stupid. doing this, doing that. Come on, man. Of course, it's personal with these people. And these people will throw you away. That's what I need y'all to understand. They don't have a problem with throwing you away. When they close the book, let me tell you something. Me, I stood in front of that judge. When that jury said guilty, oh man, me and my girlfriend at the time was the only two black people in the entire courtroom. And we was boo-hooing. Boy, I was crying. Do you understand me? I was crying. And it wasn't tears of joy. I was crying. I was boo-hooing. Because that judge did what she was supposed to do. She gave me 16 years. 16. They offered me 10. But they offered me even less to tell on the other person without going into specifics. Nobody lost their life. But they told me not to tell on the other person who is now deceased. He is now deceased. That boy, he just did not never get out. He never got out the street life. And he ended up losing his life. Again, like I said earlier in the video, he was running from police. This might have been about 2 years after I got out. He was running from police. And he ran out on the highway trying to avoid capture. And he ended up losing his life. People, do not play the game until you lose. The house always wins. You gotta understand it. You're not going to keep on running. You're gonna tell on yourself. Your friends are gonna tell on you. The circumstances are gonna tell on you. Your fingerprint is gonna tell on you. Flock camera's gonna tell on you. Your cell phone, which nobody can seem to live without, is gonna tell on you. Your car, if it's one of these newer cars, is gonna tell on you. Oh, and like in Pooh Shiesty case, that ankle monitor is definitely going to tell on you. Ain't no getting away from that. I need you people to understand. Black people specifically, white people, y'all got some problems too. But y'all got your own problems. I got to talk to these black people out here and let them know that life is too short to be spending 25, 30 years in prison. I spent 16. I got one cousin that spent 12. Before he could get out the street life, he ended up losing his life. I saw his killers on a videotape taking him down. But he had changed his life right before, but it was too late. I got another cousin, did 25. I got another cousin, did 8 on a mandatory 13. He ain't have a weed. I done interviewed him before. Go back in the videos. Name Bernard Noble. I got another cousin. He got a son in the NFL. Right now today, he did by 22, 23 years old. He did by 22 or 23 years in prison. Okay? I'm here to tell you, if you get these folks your life, they're gonna take it. They're gonna take your life. And you can't get mad at them. Don't put your mama through that. Don't put your kids through it. Don't put yourself through it. Boy, stay free. Get into some AI, artificial intelligence is changing the game for everybody. It's the cheat code for everybody. And everybody getting it at the same time. And only a few of y'all gonna pay it some attention. But I tell you what, you better stay out.